Peace, y'all, and welcome back to another reading. You already know the vibes, divine destiny. I got my throat chakra meditation going. We got some patchouli incense burning, and we just gonna jump right in. So go ahead and take some breaths with your girl. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today for their progression and elevation in every aspect of life. Giving you gratitude for using me as a vessel in which these messages flow to and through. Asking you to shield, cloak, protect, and cover me as I channel these messages today. Amen. Ashe. Trapped in fear. Trying to get the cards in the camera. Back it on up. Obstacles and challenges. Moving on and new beginnings. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So it's given off top. Do not let your fear keep you from jumping into these new beginnings, into this new phase, into this new cycle. Do not let your fear keep you from moving on from what's familiar. Do not let your fear keep you from moving on from what you're comfortable with, right? Do not let your fear of what obstacles you might face or what challenges you might face in this new territory, in this new land, in this new cycle, new version of you stop you from moving forward, right? And no, 222 on my timer, by the way. Just know that anything that is an obstacle or is a challenge for you, especially moving into this new phase, into this new cycle, into this new version of yourself, is only here to help you grow. It's only here to make you stronger, right? It's not like a end all be all stopping point, right? It's a speed bump, not a complete roadblock, right? Spirit is encouraging you to step out of your mind, get out of your head, your fears, your doubts, your worries, your anxieties. You feel me? Step into your faith. That's what I heard. But let's dive in. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're looking here at this trapped in fear card. And like I said, Spirit is encouraging you to step out of your mind, step out of your fears, your doubts, your worries, right? If we're looking at this card, this person is sitting behind this cage. There is no lock on the door. Like if he got up and pushed that thing open at any time, he's free, can move, can adventure, can explore, can grow, can whatever. You feel me? And so Spirit is encouraging you to step out of the mental entrapment that you are allowing yourself to sit in, because right now there is no lock on the door to your new beginning. There is no lock on the door to this new cycle, new phase, new version of self, right? There is no lock on your dreams, your goals and desires, but the mental unrest, the mental state that you're keeping yourself in is what is keeping you locked up. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? With this Knight of Swords, this is fast movement. This is also mental. It's giving me whatever it is that you put your mental on, okay? So whatever it is you're telling yourself is the energy that is going to perpetuate quickly. right? This is speedy motion, so your thoughts are moving just as fast as your reality at this point. And the things that you're telling yourself is what's going to manifest into your reality. So are you telling yourself that you're stuck, that you can't move, that you're trapped? If so, that's where you're gonna stay, because that's what you're manifesting. Or you could say, I'm not stuck, ain't no lock on this door, better bust up out this bitch. You feel me? And that's exactly what's manifesting into your life. What it is that you are mentally holding on to is what is manifesting quickly. Spirit is saying with this Nine of Pentacles, you have put in the work. It is time to harvest. It is time to reap what you've sown, right? So don't allow your fears, doubts, worries, anxieties to keep you in this Eight of Swords stuck space, right? Eight of Swords, she's not even really tied to anything, right? Except for her emotions and the mental block that's keeping her blindfolded at this point. Same energy with this trapped in fear. You keeping your head down. You keeping your eye closed. Your spiritual eye, your third eye. And Spirit is trying to let you know that there is so much abundance. There are so many blessings. There is so much to be given, to be received, to be harvested, to be reaped by you on a physical level, right? There's so much abundance, prosperity, affluence, right? That is here to be gathered up by you at this point. But you have to lift your head up and get the fuck up out this mental cage so that you can see the blessings, the abundance that are really trying to race into your life at this point. Do you feel me? Yeah. With this King of Cups, emotional balance. That's what Spirit is calling for you to step into at this time. Step out of this space of mental unrest. Step out of this self-inflicted mental prison. Step into emotional balance, emotional intelligence, right? So that you can move into and receive what is coming for you, right? The ships are coming in for you. There is fortune, there is favor for you here, moving towards you abundantly from all directions is what I'm hearing. And so Spirit is asking you to open your mind, open your eye, open your hands, your heart to receiving what is here for you. Get out of your head, right? The Seven of Wands on the bottom. It's conflict, but it's a conflict. She's the only one conflicted right now. Yes, there are six around her, but they not even on her level. You can't even see who she fighting. Right? And what I'm hearing right now is it's a mental battle. You're fighting your own mind. And there might have been people, energies down here in the beginning that you were fighting, and that's what got you into this mental entrapment. But you are no longer in that same space. You are no longer that same person. You don't vibrate on that same frequency. You ain't radiating that same energy. So the people, the energies, or the places, whatever inner demons, outer demons it is that you were battling before are no more. So there's no reason for you to be trapped, stuck in your mind about the conflict, because the conflict is literally only mental. It's a mental battle at this point, and Spirit is asking you just to step out of it. Didn't I say swiftly? Oh, we're gonna keep that in reverse. Heard that, Spirit? Yeah, so yes, there might be obstacles and challenges on your journey, but just like I said in the beginning of this reading, it is merely a speed bump. Right? It is a speed bump that you go roll over. It's going to help you grow stronger, wiser, more adept mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, for what it is that you've been calling in for yourself, for what it is that is rolling in for you at this time, right? With the Six of Wands, this is recognition and reward. Spirit is recognizing you for the movement you have made, for how far you have come, for what it is that you have gone through, experienced, and overcome thus far. And they are trying to reward you. They're trying to put you up on this pedestal, baby. But you got to open up. You got to be willing to step onto the pedestal. 1010 on my timer as I'm saying this, right? This recognition and reward is coming swiftly for you. With this Chariot card, Cancer energy could be significant. It doesn't have to be. I just heard that in my mind, so I had to say it. I don't even usually do the signs, so that might really be relevant for somebody, right? Spirit is encouraging you to allow yourself to step into this new phase, unencumbered by the fears, the doubts, the worries, the pains, the heartaches, the losses, the betrayals, whatever the past energy of that old version, because as I said in the beginning, you're stepping into a whole new world. You're stepping into a whole new beginning, right? And so the things, the energies, the experiences, the situations of the past are not even relevant in this new world, right? They're only relevant if you choose to continue to make them relevant. 11:11 on my timer as I'm saying this. And so Spirit is encouraging you at this time, stop allowing those energies of the past to hold you in this mental entrapment. Do not allow, you can't take them with you. You can. Okay, Spirit. You can take these energies with you, right? Mentally, emotionally. But it's only going to make your transition into this new beginning, into this new phase harder. That's what's creating the obstacles and the challenges. Thank you, Spirit. That's what's creating the blockages for you, is the fear you're trapped in, the mental, emotional entrapment, the baggage of past energies, the baggage of what used to be, right, is what is creating obstacles and challenges for you here in the present, because Spirit is trying to get you to release it so that you can step into this new world, this new beginning, this new opportunity, this new phase, this new relationship, this new version of self, whatever it is for you, so that you can step into it in a clean slate, right? It's like this new world, this new phase, this new self is a blank canvas to be created, for you to co-create beautifully what it is that you want to see occurring. But however, if you choose to move in this fear, if you choose to move with this mental unrest, this emotional blockages, right? If you take this energy into the new world, it's like you're staining the canvas. You're still the co-creator. You still get to, help paint the image of the reality it is that you want to see for yourself. However, you're no longer creating from a blank canvas, because you're bringing past baggage, right? That's like, instead of creating from a completely new canvas and having like new energy flowing, it's like you bring the old painting and now you gotta paint over it to try to create something new. And that is why you're going through these obstacles and challenges, and they're really here to help you recognize whatever it is that you're holding on to. It's here to help you release it, right? Yeah, there's definitely offerings of abundance in this physical realm, right? This is giving stability financially. This is giving happy home life. And swiftly, right? With this 8 of Wands. That's why I was like, didn't I say swiftly earlier? Because it's a lot of fast moving cards here. 8 of Wands, the Chariot, those are 2 of the fastest moving cards in the deck. And then the Knight of Swords, that horse is running. So things are picking up swiftly for you, right? And Spirit is encouraging you to release what is not in alignment with who it is you're becoming, where it is you're going, what it is you want to be manifesting for yourself in this new space, so that what does come to you swiftly is the things that you've actually been working for, the things that you actually want to see manifesting, without blockages, without muck on it. You feel me? Like, you have the chance to step into this new world and manifest this new beginning completely new. Or you're dragging these bags with you and it's just creating more dirt, more murky energy to try to maneuver through for your blessings, for your abundance, for your abundance, your manifestations to try to funnel through to get to you. Which is why Spirit is encouraging you at this time to release those mental blockages, to release those emotional blockages, that baggage of the past, so that when you step into this new world, those new blessings, those new that new abundance can literally just straight into you. You feel me? There is nothing to try to maneuver around. There is no other energy to have to, you feel me? Like, this is what the energy gotta do to get around the baggage that you're bringing into this new world that is completely unnecessary, is what Spirit is saying, right? With the Death card in reverse. So you're definitely ending some things. This is birth of a new. With every new beginning, there was an ending. Do you feel me? You have to release and make space for what is coming, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, especially with this Six of Cups, it might be things, it's definitely past things of the past energies, past people, past places, past ways of being, thinking, perceiving, all of it, right? This could definitely be like childhood wounds, childhood traumas, right? Things that your inner child experienced and has not yet completely healed through or let go of, right? So Spirit is encouraging you at this time not to allow the things that you experience, especially in your childhood, to hold you in this place of fear, moving into your new beginnings, right? Moving into these blessings, moving into your manifestations. Do not allow the traumas and the triggers of the past experiences, past hurts, past losses to keep you from fully opening up and receiving this new beginning, right? To keep you from moving on from the shadows of comfort into the light of the unfamiliar, right? Into the light of this new beginning. We're looking at this new beginning card. Hold on, Spirit. Okay, heard it. So look, let's start here. We're looking at this moving on. And this person in this card is literally walking through a threshold. Gray hair, okay, stressed, burdened, been through it. And then as they walk through this threshold, they come out anew, right? Renewed, rejuvenated, restored. And they're closing the door of that threshold. They're moving on past whatever experiences, situations, thought forms, ideologies. They're closing the door, they're leaving behind, not even looking back. And that's what Spirit is encouraging you to do, moving forward. Move forward into this new beginning with full faith and trust and inner knowing that you are divinely guided and divinely protected in always. Period. Right? So there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to doubt. There is nothing to worry. Heal that inner child. Write a letter to your inner child. Just talk to your inner child. You feel me? And let them know that they are safe. You are safe. You are secure to step into this new phase, to step into this new cycle. You are safe. That's all I keep hearing. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. Affirm that to yourself, please. Yeah. With the Hangman. This is stuck energy. Hanged one. This is stuck energy. And it's all mental. It's mental. It's emotional, right? stuck in the challenges, the obstacles, the hurts, the losses of the past. And it's keeping you from moving into this new beginning. It's keeping you from moving into this Ace of Cups. Spirit is trying to overflow with your cup with love, with prosperity, with abundance, with new beginnings, new opportunities, new experiences, new relationships, new partnerships, new friendships. You name it. Hello? Okay. So Spirit is offering you this cup that overfloweth with what? Unbridled joy, happiness, love in every aspect, not just in relationships. Like I say in every reading, love is the universe's language. The universe is pouring love into your life abundantly from all directions, in every aspect, in every way. If you're closing yourself off to receiving love in one aspect, you are closing yourself off to receiving love in every aspect. And don't get me wrong, with the Ace of Cups and the Lovers and the Sun, this definitely could be a relationship. Okay? However, this is also just in life. Spirit is trying to pour love into you. Spirit is trying to give you that unbridled joy, the unconditional love that you have been asking for at this time. But you're allowing yourself to just sit in the feelings, the emotions, the heartache, the loss, the fear, the anxiety, the depression, whatever it might be for you. You're allowing yourself to sit in it, and it is keeping you stuck. It is keeping you stagnant. Spirit is asking you to get unstuck, to make the movement you are being called, your soul is being called to make at this time. Excuse me, confirmation. Right? Bottom of the deck here is Judgment. Rebirth energy. Renewal energy. New chance, new opportunity, new life. You're being risen into a new life, into a new beginning, into a new cycle, into a new phase, into a new version, whatever that is for you, whatever that looks like in your life. You are being called to step into this renewal, into this new version of yourself. Bottom of the deck energy for the Oracle is authority. You are being called to step into your power authentically, abundantly, unapologetically. And that shit can be scary. I get it, okay? I get it. But don't let that stop you. Don't let the past energies hinder your blessings now. Because if that's the case, then you're giving those past energies your power. And Spirit is encouraging you to step into your power. Under this was harmony. Stepping into your power, even though it might be a little scary, is going to bring harmony and balance into your life in every aspect. One more. All right, so this says success in business, relationship trouble, and feeling confined. Like I said, it's that hangman energy, feeling confined, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant in your relationships, in your partnerships, maybe even in business. And Spirit is telling you that stepping out of this energy, stepping into this new phase, into this new beginning, stepping into whatever it is you are being called, whatever movement, change, shift it is you're being called to make, is going to bring success in those areas, into your business, into your relationships, right? It's going to help you get out of this confined energy, but you have to be the one to take the steps. You have to be the one to make the movement, right? This says new intimate friendship, offer of commitment, creativity, and emotional sensitivity, right? And that goes with that King of Cups energy, emotional sensitivity, Emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. This is the energy that you're being called to move with, right? Step out of that mental entrapment and anchor into your emotional stability. Anchor into your emotional sensitivity. Anchor into your emotional intelligence and allow that to guide you and lead you into this new phase, right? Into this new beginning, into this new intimate friendship, right? This offer of commitment, this offer of stability that spirit is trying to give you at this time. This one says good fortune in love and relationships. Heavy on the relationships. We already saw that over here with the lovers, right? And the Ace of Cups. You're stepping into an entirely new beginning where friendships, relationships, partnerships are actually here to pour into you the way that you pour into others, right? So there is no reason for you to hold on to whatever past relationships, whatever past heartaches, heartbreaks, losses have occurred, because you're stepping into a new phase, into a new beginning sorry. You're stepping into a new phase. You're stepping into a new beginning that is opening you up to aligned partnerships, friendships, relationships, right? Reciprocal energies. This says new beginnings. No, this says new business opportunities and unexpected money. And there are so many pentacles on this board. Like I said earlier, it's very much on a physical and financial level. You are stepping into a world of new beginnings, but you have to let go of the mental blockages, right? So this might be mindsets and mentalities, lack, scarcity, victim mindset mentality that you're allowing yourself to sit in, that is keeping you from recognizing and moving into these new opportunities, right? From really receiving this unexpected money, this is success in business, right? If you your whole life have been feeling like you don't got it and you continue to tell yourself you don't got it, right? If you sit in that mentality, that's what's going to, what did I say earlier? Whatever it is that you are telling yourself mentally is what is going to manifest. So if you're choosing to sit in the thought forms, the ideologies, the beliefs, the mentalities of past energies, of your past self, of past ways of thinking and being, that's what's going to manifest for you now. The spirit is trying to get you out of that, to break you out of that, so that you can move forward into this new business opportunity, into success, abundance. Spirit told me to split the deck. That's what we did. And what did we land on? Death, depression, anxiety, crossroads, and reflection needed. Ain't the death card out here? Yup. And is. Okay. So Spirit is asking you to close the cycle of anxiety and depression. Spirit is asking you to make a choice, because you're at a crossroads right now, mentally. Are you going to continue to sit in the mindsets, in the habits, in the ideologies of the past that are no longer serving you, that you don't even radiate and align with anymore, right? That do not align with who it is you're becoming and where it is that you're going? Or are you going to move forward and move on from those mindsets, beliefs, habits, ideologies, ways of thinking, being, feeling, doing, right? Reflection is needed at this time. Spirit is asking you to reflect on what has and has not worked for you in your mind. What mindsets are you holding on to? What beliefs, thought forms, habits, ideologies are you holding on to at this time that are no longer serving you? Reflect on that. What have the mindsets, the ideologies, the thoughts, the fear, the anxiety, the depression, what has this brought you? Because from the looks of it, it's obstacles and challenges, right? So Spirit is encouraging you to step out of that energy so that you can move into your blessings, into your abundance, into your new beginnings. Yeah, bottom of the deck energy is time to make a change, new friends, conflict with others. Time to make a change, baby. Mentally, emotionally. It's time to make a shift physically, spiritually, energetically, right? Spirit is encouraging you to open up to the shifts, the change that are occurring for you, especially in an eclipse season, right? In eclipse season, some gonna get eclipsed out. That's just what that is. Spirit is asking you not to hold on to the things that they're literally trying to eclipse out of your life, to make space for what it is that you've actually been asking for. 30:03 on my timer. The things you've actually been manifesting, that you've actually been praying for, right? The things you want to see occurring in your life. Spirit is trying to pour those into you at this time, but you have to make room mentally and emotionally. Final messages, Spirit. Ooh. All right, final messages. Conflict and defeat. Do not allow yourself to sit in this woe is me, down on my luck, energy, anxiety, depressed, fear, doubt, worry, whatever mental and emotional cycle it is that you've got yourself entrapped in at this time. Spirit say, let it go. Let it go. We're moving on from that. Do you see all these blue cards? This is giving throat chakra energy if I ever heard it. And I felt called to listen to the throat chakra meditation. So maybe it's something that you need to speak up on, that is holding you back from moving into your abundance. Spirit is encouraging you to move positively forward. The big or small movement is movement. And you see how calm this water is? They just gliding on that thing, right? There are no obstacles and challenges. Don't get me wrong. Okay, there's always going to be an obstacle. There's always going to be a challenge. There's always going to be something to learn and grow from. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve and elevate, right? However, Spirit is encouraging you to move forward positively and know that as you're moving forward, the waters of life are calming for you. That's that harmony, that's that peace, that's that balance, Spirit, that you're moving into. But mentally, you have to be willing to step away from discontent and boredom, the things that are no longer serving you, the things that are keeping you stuck, the things that are keeping you stagnant, the things you're bored with, the things you're discontent with, things, people, energies, places, thought forms, habits, beliefs, whatever it might be for you, so that you can step into your spiritual union. Okay, spiritual union with yourself. Alignment with self, spiritual union with spirit, spiritual union with the universe, spiritual union with partners, friends, lovers, abundance, affluence, right? Spirit is asking you to step into alignment with your desires. Spirit is asking you, bottom of the deck energy, to move with the wisdom, the knowledge it is that you have gained through the experiences of the past. Right? Because you went through them for a reason. They didn't just happen to you because they happened for you, for your knowledge, for your wisdom, for your personal development, right? And so Spirit is asking you to accept what has occurred. Move with the wisdom, which is applied knowledge, right? So you learn from those experiences. And now you are applying the knowledge of those experiences moving forward. So whatever happened in the past can't happen again because you learned better. You're doing better because you're wiser now. That is the message, y'all. Yeah, you worked for this. You've worked for this. So open up to receiving this. Open up to moving into this new blessing, into this new abundance. 33:33 on my timer. You are divinely guided and divinely protected and always, always. And that's all you need to know at the end of the day. There is nothing to fear, nothing to doubt, nothing to worry about. Give it to Spirit and move forward in trust and love, knowing that everything it is that you've been asking for, praying for, and manifesting is on its way to you now. That has been the message. Thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in with me. If you like this video, share it with somebody you love. If you need anything from me, it's going to be in the description box below. You can go ahead and book a personal reading with me. That's on my website, also in the description box below. And until next time, stay divine.